One Battle After Another has to be my most difficult review yet. How do I properly discuss a movie of such high quality when that very quality is due to so much detail, so many surprises that many movies struggle to attain? Can I, dear viewer, properly describe how good this movie is to you? How special it is? Well, grab a cup of coffee and let's find out. One Battle After Another follows Bob, an ex-revolutionary who, after years of being on the run, is in hiding. He enjoys life with his daughter by, mainly staying at home as a frantically nervous hermit, getting high all the time, until an old enemy from his revolution days resurfaces to hunt him and his daughter down, forcing both of them out of the house and back on the run. And that is just what the trailers tell you. There is so much more to this movie that I had no idea would be a part of it. So many surprises that I won't spoil, don't worry, but trust me, it is worth it. There's a personal epic here that I was not expecting. A satire of sorts, a very modern tale of a modern revolution, and moments that made me wonder what the hell was Paul Thomas Anderson smoking when he wrote this script. But let's start with something that you do already know. DiCaprio clocks into work yet again, and yes, he absolutely kills it. He's just magnetic here as this constantly freaked out dad on the run, trying to protect his daughter while, being high at the same time. Completely incapable, but constantly trying nonetheless. A lot of the film's humor comes from DiCaprio as well. Like, you can see that scene from the trailer where he's freaking out on the phone with this guy because he can't remember a passcode to get the meetup location of the resistance. He's just like arguing with the nerd on the other side of the call. It's a good scene. It's like a good DiCaprio crash out. It's good stuff. He's great. There's also Chase Infinity here playing his daughter, and wow, she's very much her dad's counterpart here. More independent, more strong-willed, and brave, as she's practically had to raise her freaked out dad her whole life. But what if I told you something? What if I told you there was a different performance here? One that absolutely steals the show. Because there is one. It's Sean Penn as Major Lockjaw. I highly suspect that in the many, many YouTube videos that break down this movie for years to come, Sean Penn's performance here will be uttered in the same breath as Christoph Waltz's Hans Landa. Penn is that good here. Not just as an actor, but as a character. Many of the film's surprises come from him. His motivations, his actions, just a completely unlikable tchotchke that you still just can't take your eyes off of because he's just so entertaining to watch. Jacked as hell too. Holy cow. I need to drink more milk. Like its characters, One Battle After Another's storyline has many surprises. The film starts with 30 minutes of just insane character building, wild twists, and strange reactions to being held at gunpoint, to say the least. And after that 30 minutes or so, it's a constant chase scene, man. DiCaprio and his daughter always feel like they're on the back foot here, and you feel that. There's a tension and a tightness that permeates this never-ending chase sequence. But since you had the proper setup beforehand, you know what's at stake. You understand the key players. You understand the history and the drama underpinning it all. There's another version of this film where all of that information and history was given in flashbacks and expositions and, characters just talking to each other, right? That's not done here. Instead, this film chooses the film epic approach of giving you that backstory firsthand so that once the hunt for DiCaprio and his daughter starts, it is non-stop. We are hitting the gas pedal. It grabs a hold of you and just refuses to let go because it doesn't need to. I do call this a chase, but don't get me wrong, there is still a storyline here. It's one about the different battles that we all have to face. Some that are close to home, like a father trying to connect with his daughter, while some are more of the world and ripped from headlines, Twitter, what have you. Because yes, this movie does deal with some heavy subject matter, particularly around race, immigration, problems at home. And not just that, but it puts that in your face and makes you contend with it, digest it. But it's very tastefully done. And balanced, most importantly. It's heavy and confronting at times, but funny and satirical when it needs to be. It stirs an emotion out of you, yes, but in a way that constantly keeps you interested. All that is doled out in a plot where I swear to you, in any given moment in the film, I could not tell you what would happen 6 seconds from then. The film whips you back and forth at just this constant, fast pace, but it's still held together by some miracle. It never feels like it crumbles. It's the best possible version of a fast-paced film that just gets in front of you, tells you what it needs to say, and then moves on to the next cool scene, the next surprise, the next gorgeously shot set piece, the next shocking done shot, the next chase. Other movies have jaw-dropping moments for sure, but those tend to be when big things happen, you know? Like an explosion or, you know, Thor shows up in Endgame or something, right? I don't know. Here though, in One Battle After Another, my jaw dropped at lines of dialogue. The way Sean Penn enters a scene. The little things in this film made my jaw drop just as much as the big things in this film. And there's a very good reason for that. This guy. You can feel how directed this movie is. Let me explain. I truly mean that nothing here feels like it was just accidentally caught on camera or a happy accident. Every cut, every line, every camera movement, every outfit feels like it was intentionally put there. For example, there's a car chase here that's 2 cars driving one after the other on a road. You've seen that before, right? But the way that film sequence is shot conveys every single thrill and beauty that could be milked out of just a car chase. Now you know what will happen if one catches up with the other. The constant sailboat-like rocking that the hills they drive on induces on the camera, all while giving you time to think about what's going on and what's going to happen if things go south. If I have anything negative to say about One Battle After Another, it's that while the film does surprise you, it sometimes chooses surprise over what I felt like would have been truly better for the story. For example, there's an interaction between 2 characters at the end of the movie that didn't happen, that I think really needed to happen. The film feels like it's been building up to that sort of interaction for its entire long runtime, but the movie zigzags to a completely different thing instead. I liked that different thing, I was surprised by that different thing, but I still left the theater thinking, damn, I really wish I saw option A. So while it's not perfect, you can probably tell by this review that One Battle After Another is pretty much as close to perfect as a film can be. I haven't even talked about the soundtrack, the cinematography, or the other surprises I just can't spoil for you here. It just goes to show that if you take a director, a team of artists known for making small masterpieces with a small budget, and then give them a big budget, they make a big masterpiece. This is a modern classic that we will no doubt be rewatching and talking about for years and years to come. And for that reason, I obviously have to award One Battle After Another my certified coffee cup gold star. Also, if you've liked this video so far, definitely like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff to join the conversation. It helps keep this channel going as well, in addition to some wonderful chats in the comments down below. Speaking of which, what did you think of One Battle After Another? Or what's another film you walked out of just completely surprised and floored by recently? Let me know down below, and for more movie chats like these over a cup of coffee, like, subscribe. I'll see you next time.